Jeff Bezos doesn't just live like a billionaire, he lives like a character out of a sci-fi movie. From robotic dogs and underwater treasure hunts to yachts the size of skyscrapers, Bezos has spent his $165 billion fortune on some of the most ridiculous, over-the-top things money can buy. These are the stupidly expensive things that Jeff Bezos owns. Let's kick things off with one of the strangest additions to his collection, a robotic dog named Spot. Now this isn't your average pet. Spot is a $75,000 four-legged robot created by Boston Dynamics, and it does a lot more than just sit and stay. This mechanical marvel can moonwalk, carry groceries, fetch snacks, and even help with laundry. Yes, laundry. And if Bezos ever needs a beer, Spot could be programmed to deliver one straight to his hand. But it gets crazier. If he really wanted to, Bezos could attach a robotic arm or even a gun mount and turn Spot into a literal security guard. Don't worry though, it comes with a kill switch, just in case it ever starts acting like the Terminator. But even Spot isn't enough protection for the world's second richest man, especially after his phone was allegedly hacked by the Saudi government. Back in 2018, following the assassination of journalist Jamal Khashoggi, Bezos pointed fingers at the Saudi crown prince. The result? A full-blown scandal, complete with alleged blackmail over Bezos' secret affair. After that, Jeff didn't take any chances. He installed military-grade bulletproof glass in his office and hired a personal security team costing $1.6 million a year. That includes 9 full-time bodyguards shadowing him wherever he goes. You'd think that would be enough, but for Bezos, security is only one piece of the puzzle, because when he's not dodging geopolitical threats, he's diving to the bottom of the ocean to retrieve pieces of space history. See, Bezos has always been obsessed with space. As a child, he was inspired by the Apollo missions to the moon. So when he found out that parts of the Saturn V rocket engines had fallen into the depths of the Pacific Ocean, he launched a secret multi-million-dollar expedition to bring them back. These weren't just any parts. They were pieces of the rocket that literally launched America into space. One engine alone is worth around $15 million, and while the cost of the recovery mission has never been revealed, it's safe to assume it was well into the millions. Instead of keeping the artifacts, Bezos donated them to museums for the world to see. A rare, wholesome flex, but make no mistake, Jeff still splurges on himself, especially when it comes to cars. Back in the early 2000s, when Bezos first became a billionaire, he was still cruising around in a 1997 Honda Accord. That's right, a billionaire in a $10,000 sedan, but that frugal mindset didn't last long. He soon picked up a $3 million Ferrari Pininfarina Sergio, one of only 6 in existence, and that was just the beginning of his supercar shopping spree. He followed that with the ultra-rare W Motors Lycan Hypersport, a $3.4 million beast with diamond-encrusted headlights and reverse-opening doors. Then came a classic billionaire favorite, the Bugatti Veyron. Bezos chose a black and white model worth $3.5 million, capable of going from 0 to 60 in just 2.5 seconds. But it gets even flashier. Bezos also owns a Koenigsegg CCXR Trevita, a supercar literally infused with diamond dust. Only 3 exist in the world, and his set him back $4.8 million. And then there's the crown jewel of his collection, a $10 million Lamborghini Veneno Roadster, a limited edition Lambo made for the company's 50th anniversary. All in all, his car collection alone is worth more than $20 million. But let's take a step up, because Bezos doesn't just buy fast cars. He also built a 500-foot tall time machine inside a mountain. It's called the 10,000-year clock, and it cost $42 million to build. Carved into a mountainside in Texas, this clock is designed to tick once every year and chime just once every century. Yes, you heard that right. It's meant to last 10,000 years with secret rooms that will unlock over the course of millennia. It's part art project, part engineering marvel, and a full-on Jeff Bezos passion project. And when he's not watching the centuries tick by inside a mountain, Jeff is flying around the world in the kind of comfort that makes first class look like a school bus. He started with a Dassault Falcon 900 EX, but it didn't have enough room for his growing ego, so he upgraded to not 1, but 2 Gulfstream G650 ERs. These private jets are basically flying penthouses with plush couches, bedrooms, gold-plated bathrooms, and high-speed internet. Each one costs $75 million, making his total jet fleet worth $150 million. And that's still not the most powerful thing Bezos owns. In 2013, he bought the Washington Post for $250 million. One of the most influential newspapers in the country, especially in DC, now belongs to Jeff. When you own the news, you shape the narrative. Convenient, right? Now let's talk real estate, because Bezos doesn't just own houses. He buys architectural landmarks. One of the most unique properties in his portfolio is a former museum in Washington, D.C., which he transformed into a 25-bathroom, 11-bedroom mega mansion with a whiskey tasting room and a ballroom. The price? $36 million. In Miami, he owns not one, but two neighboring waterfront mansions. The first cost $68 million, and when he wanted more space, he bought out the next-door neighbor for another $79 million. Combined, that's $147 million for a tropical beachfront fortress. Over in New York City, Bezos bought a 4-floor penthouse overlooking the Empire State Building, along with the 2 apartments below it. Together, that deal cost him about $80 million. The building features marble floors, a private elevator, and stunning views of the Manhattan skyline. Then there's his Hawaiian estate, a $78 million beachfront paradise that comes with 3 separate mansions, its own private beach, and a lava field from a 1,000-year-old volcanic eruption. It's so remote and heavily secured, it might as well be a military base. But even that doesn't top his biggest real estate flex, a $165 million mansion in Beverly Hills. It's the most expensive home ever bought in California. That price was just for the land and demolishing the previous house. Once construction is done, it'll be worth even more. Still, none of this tops the most expensive thing Jeff Bezos ever lost, a piece of paper. In 2019, Jeff's affair went public, and his wife Mackenzie Scott filed for divorce. But here's the kicker. He didn't sign a prenup, so when they split, she walked away with a staggering $38 billion, instantly becoming one of the richest women on the planet. Talk about the ultimate financial L. Now, before we wrap this up, let's talk about Bezos's balls. No, not those. We're talking about the Bezos balls, 3 massive glass domes at Amazon's Seattle headquarters. These biospheres are part office, part indoor jungle. They're filled with over 40,000 exotic plants and trees up to 50 feet tall. Bezos believes that putting employees in nature boosts creativity, so he built a rainforest office. You can even buy tickets to visit. It's equal parts corporate paradise and PR stunt. But the final boss of Bezos' collection is his $500 million yacht. This monster of a boat is the largest sailing yacht in the world, standing taller than the Great Pyramid of Giza. It features multiple jacuzzis, a nightclub, a car garage, and a $10 million private helicopter, which his fiancée reportedly knows how to fly. Oh, and just in case sailing on the surface gets boring, there's also a built-in submarine. Despite its size, the yacht is designed to be manned by just one person, thanks to cutting-edge tech. It also costs a jaw-dropping $25 million a year just to maintain. So yeah, when your Amazon delivery is late, just remember, Jeff Bezos might be too busy flying over lava fields, sipping champagne in his mountain clock, or taking a nap in a $75 million jet while his robot dog folds his clothes.